is where we're going to be rebuilding the Chicago Bears after they just drafted Justin Fields last night in the first round of the NFL draft. So we're going to be doing some upgrading and play the first game, and then maybe a little bit of simming. So we're going to upgrade for Roquan Smith. Darnell Mooney gets an upgrade. He's now 76 overall now. And then you got Cole Kmet. He's going to be a pretty good use. I got Allen Robinson. He's Hey, it's Superstar 2. I think we're going to play the first game against the Lions. Hold on 1 second. Okay, I'm back, sorry. I think we could at least make the playoffs, because we made it last year. Or the Chicago Bears made it last year. I'm going to be playing the first game against the Detroit Lions. Okay, now we're ready to hop into this game. I'm probably going to be simming for maybe about an hour. Recording for about an hour. Okay, now we'll get into this game.
Today, from Ford Field in Detroit, it's Week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Open man is Kmet, the tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
First down, Chicago.
They'll run for the first time with Tariq Cohen. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
And the Bears first down.
He'll look to throw. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney.
The pass.
Got the defense on their heels. 2 first downs in a row, and now a pickup of 8. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
39-yard line.
They will run for the first time with David Montgomery. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. So we'll look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. They tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well, and stocked your team just the way you're supposed to.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. Remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tough rule that they can fall back on anymore.
The score remains tied.
Well, listen, now no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, and it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers continues to get better and better. Check their background. They were all county, all state, and other positions, not just soccer players. These guys expect themselves to be great as well.
And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, third down.
For Damian Ratley. Jalen Johnson on the coverage.
From the gun, here's Gone. Down man, it's complete. Williams. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. A shotgun snap for goal. Got his man. That's Tyrell Williams. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 28. Now Gone. Open man. He's got him. The tight end Hawkinson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 more yards there and another first down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
They'll run it for the first time with Williams. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A 16-yard touchdown run. And the Lions are going to take a first-quarter lead. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time? Yeah, well, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
23 yards the pickup there. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Sliding out of the pocket. And this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. Here's the option. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That's another gain of 15 on back-to-back plays. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. And he'll decide to keep this once more. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3. Well, Charles, let's get a look at the draft class for this offense. Remember, no first-round picks this year. They traded it away. How much of a detriment is that?
Well, what they're hoping is the reason they traded away that first-round pick, that player won't be a detriment. He'll be an improvement for their team. And now as you get into the later rounds and the middle rounds of this draft, that's when your scouting comes to the front. You have to hit on those selections.
That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's third down.
They'll look to throw here. Forced out to his left. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. It's their quarterback with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game.
I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Cairo Santos set to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. A fairly short kick from the 14. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
We remind you lots more to come here in this opening weekend of the Return to Football 2020. Coming up later tonight, it's the national debut of SoFi Stadium in Southern California. The Cowboys and the Rams doing battle there. And then 2 more to finish off the week on Monday Night Football. The Steelers and Giants from MetLife Stadium and the Titans and Broncos from Mile High. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
37-yard line.
Now left side, a completion was tied in. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
It's funny, partner, you often hear how tough it is for a rookie receiver to adjust to the NFL. I think the same is true for
Look at this, big gain, no fumble. And this is picked up by the Bears. And he will bring this line back out to midfield. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
1-yard gain brings up second
and 9 now. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Nice gain there by the second-year runner out of Iowa State, David Montgomery, who often finishes his runs moving forward and knocking defenders back. He finished tied with Josh Jacobs for the most carries by a rookie last year. But what the Bears need from him, improve on his 3.7 yards per attempt. If he gets that up into the 4s, look out. He can control a game with his running.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
And he's got it. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Cole Kmet with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Bears have taken the lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
at their own 36-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
He nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they felt they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Can they get that bad taste down their mouth here? It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Out of the gun. Gone. That is incomplete here. The intended target, T.J. Hawkinson. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
To the air again. Goff. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. As the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. And they're left looking at 3rd and 8 after the second down pass play only went for 2. Goff throwing again. He'll get this off to Jamal Williams. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. That'll go as a loss of 5. And that'll bring up 4th down.
That's a nice clip and save sequence there defensively because they did everything as they would have wanted to. They forced the 3rd down, blanketed the field with coverage, nowhere to go with the football, forced the dump off to the back, and even then they closed quickly and got him down behind the line of scrimmage. You name it, they did it well in that last sequence.
So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
And he will have a first down here as they get into field goal range, down just shy of the 20. So time perhaps for one final kneel down before they take this lead to the locker room. And with time running down, they go down to a knee. So we've reached halftime here. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd.
Cairo Santos set to kick.
We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. A fairly short kick from the 14. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here. When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Fortunate to get that football back because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39.
Allen Robinson.
A good pickup there, 21 yards. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10.
Always thought Allen Robinson was a high flyer from his days at Penn State.
Pressure comes and down he goes.
Oh, my goodness. Was that a defensive back that got to him with the pressure?
Oh, look at the former defensive back. You're all smiles up here.
I hope everybody can hear my smile on that play.
And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. I was pretty surprised there when they lined up to run it on 2nd and long, but it worked out for them.
It certainly did, and that requires some confidence, some fortitude, and a little bit of hope, doesn't it? You hope you catch the defense just right and break off a big run to help yourself out on the next down.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll roll him out right. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Back-to-back gains of 17, and they are really on the march now. It's a first down. Montgomery. He takes it to the 15. A nice display of power. That gives him a nice pickup. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7. Leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3. At the Lions' 50.
They're going to look to throw. This will be caught just inside the 10.
The pass.
And the Bears are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9.
Chicago.
Back to throw here.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
He was looking for his rookie Cole Kmet that time, but now it's 3rd and goal.
It's 3rd down and goal.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Detroit was up for the challenge through the air. They force a 4th down. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3. Montgomery, they'll run for it. And he's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. So Montgomery denied on 4th and goal. And the Lion defense able to come up there with a goal line stand. Following the penalty, it's Williams. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action.
Good job, good job.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They run it again with Williams. And he will double the space they have to work with as they take it from the 2 to the 4. The Lions on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Williams. And they're able to corral him right around the 8, and that's short of the 1st down.
It's been a struggle this entire game trying to move the ball on the ground. But every now and then you find a little chink in the armor, and that type of run right there lets them know that they can't stop every single run for almost no gain.
They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and it'll be a short field for the Bears as they take over 1st and 10. The Chicago offense set to get started. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. And some room to roam now. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a 1st.
A gain of 15.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be pulled down as a penalty flag will rein in as well, and that would appear to be a face mask.
Face mask. Defense.
This is unbelievable.
A tight game like this, 4th quarter, personal foul penalties, a no-no.
Yeah, we know the emotions are running high. The tensions are the same. Who can control them best could ultimately win it.
Steps away to his left. He'll try and he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Their mobile, agile quarterback now with his 3rd touchdown in his 1st ever NFL game.
Let's see, does he have a passing touchdown? Yeah.
Bears push further out in front. Now the point after try for Santos. It's good, and it's 21-10. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt.
Set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. A fairly short kick from the 14. Oh, a good return up past the 30.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. A good pickup there on first as the screen pass gets them 8. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. Now it's gone. Catch is made by Hopkinson, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter. On 1st and 10, Goff. Man open, that's Damian Rattler. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
Lions, first down.
Again, Goff. He was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Artie Burns there on the cover.
Throwing again is Goff. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Pass incomplete.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
50-yard attempt.
And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this score will stay right where it is.
I think I nicked it a little bit.
And that one, just an absolute killer. A chance to get this back within 1 score.
All hope not gone yet. But at the same time, you're exactly right. They needed to get back within 1 score and have a motivated defense take the field in order to get it back for them for one last big drive.
Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down.
40-yard line.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. Some early fireworks from this rookie quarterback getting the start in week 1.
And every time a rookie quarterback gets to start week 1, you and I both know the extra attention that comes with it. We know that he's going to throw the football, but will he make the right decisions? And in this case, with his legs, he showed the defense there's an extra dynamic to his game.
Will Harris there to make the play.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 27-yard line. A good pickup there at 22. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Looking for the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
Similar to a shooter in basketball, just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
And they'll go back to Robinson. This time he's got him. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. That one looks like he'll throw here. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Allen Robinson there to make the grab. And the Bears will extend their lead. Turning into a really good performance on the road. Week 1, you're just hoping for that first win. It's tough to do it away from home, though, but they're looking strong.
It certainly is. Any road win in the NFL is a great road win. I mean, it just does not matter whether it's supposed to be tough or not. In this particular situation, how great will they feel leaving with a win on the road against a tough opponent?
A little work still to do, though. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
35-yard drive.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week one because they have not been particularly competitive here. At home pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Khalil Mack able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the gun, here's Gone. And, oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. Here we go with Williams. And, boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
The ball carrier.
I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
Ball carrier.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Hamilton on the tackle.
On third down, they go Montgomery. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. They'll run on first down. It's Montgomery. Sean Dion Hamilton was there to bring him down defensively.
Bears ball carrier. He's tackled at the 29-yard
On the ground, it's Montgomery. And some room to maneuver. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week one in the books. Going to be a great...
Justin Fields balled out this game. An upgrade for David Montgomery. And Tariq Cohen. Check out the roster one more time. Like, only thing we really need is right tackle, right guard. Defense, I want to release him. Desmond Trufant. I want to release Desmond Trufant. Hold on, let me check out what's in free agency. And let's check out the trading block. What whatever. So we're going to sim to week 4 after we upgrade. Auto upgrade. Sim past the Giants game. And see if we can eke out a win. And we do, 28-10. Got some upgrades. Jalen Johnson. Cole Komet's gonna get one. Anthony Miller is now at 76. Well, we got Bilal Nichols. See if we can try and re-sign Allen Robinson. Fields finally gets one. We're gonna play the Colts game, and then after this game we're gonna call it a day on the video after this game.
Today, from Soldier Field in Chicago, it's week 4 of the NFL on EA Sports. Cairo Santos set to kick off.
Fall is in the air, and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in week 4. Rodgers on the return. And they nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their quarterback in his 5th season now, the former number 2 overall pick, Carson Wentz.
And I'll bet right now it's just one thought in his mind.
Win the game.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. He played pretty well. I mean, he didn't turn over the ball in terms of interceptions.
No,
right?
2 touchdown passes last week.
2 touchdown passes, but when your team doesn't win, that's just hollow. And the best quarterbacks don't care about anything but whether or not their team won.
At the 38-yard line.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Roquan Smith leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6. I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. That's complete to the running back, Nyheim Hines. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Oh, incomplete. The rookie had it and lost it there. And it'll be 2nd down. Try to drop one in, but it's
Throw the flag, ref.
Cole Kmet, the intended receiver. But now it'll be 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Flushed out right. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. A good pickup, 17 yards and a bare 1st down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
Buying time to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Really?
So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Being chased out left. And now he's going to use his legs. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11.
Partner was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on 2nd down.
He can run for it, and he will. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a 1st down.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a 1st down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big time play.
The numbers in last week's ball game for Robinson. 5 catches, 68 yards, and a touchdown.
And what we just saw there was exactly what they need against this defense. Big plays. They were able to pick up a 1st down on that one.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. They go right back to him for 20 and a 1st.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And this will be caught by Mooney. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this 1st quarter. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. And here he'll get it down to the 7. A nice little screen. They get 6 on 1st down. 4 yards to go on 2nd down from the 7.
7-yard line.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a 1st down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. Dayon Buchanan coming in hard that time on the blitz, and he gets him down. It's a loss of 4. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
He was able to get away earlier in the drive, but apparently all the time they put in practice finally came to the front, didn't it? They remembered their lessons and found a way to contain him when he took off on that one.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
Makes the score Bears 3.
Well, they didn't get in the end zone, but pretty good balance there on the opening drive between the run and the pass.
Yeah, I think that was probably what they wanted to get accomplished right out of the gate. Throw the ball with success, run it, of course, to set the tone. So we saw the offensive coordinator's play sheet, probably wrote himself a little note. Exactly what we wanted to do. Probed it early and got it done.
The Colts take over 1st and 10. At their
second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
They'll run on 1st down with Marlon Mack. And flags come in as he gets forward for about 3 yards. Now let's check on the call.
Hey, we're going to do what we do.
The decision is to decline it and not give him the down back.
They might as well have sent a skywriter above the stadium saying, we don't think you can get the 1st down against our defense by that decision.
Now this is Hilton on the receiving end. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 23 yards the pickup there.
It's a gain of 23 yards. 1st down, Colts.
On 1st down, Wentz. And his throw here's incomplete. He was looking that time to get it to Paris Campbell. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Jalen Johnson on the coverage.
Shotgun now for Wentz. Taken in by the tight end Doyle. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. Again, it's Wentz. Brings up 4th down. Solid coverage by the Bears D.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
That ties the game at 3.
So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to their goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
Good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them.
They've got his man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big pickup of 38.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
These two teams all tied after 1.
The score tied 3-3.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Bears have taken the lead. Cairo Santos on to try the extra point.
Hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back.
His kick.
And it's good. That'll make our score 10-3 now. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And the end result is a Bears touchdown.
Set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Rodgers on the return. Now a hit and a loose football.
A fumble on the play. Recovered by the Bears.
And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him. They'll start with the option. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. First down for the Bears, a gain of 15. Well, I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react, even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL. They're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
6 yards there on the keeper. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Off the option, he'll try and run with it. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Taken down back at the 12-yard line.
And they're going to lose some on this play.
Oh my God.
He lost a big chunk, 6 yards there, and it leads to 4th down. Well, he's had success running the football in this one. Yeah, that's undeniable, but that time the defense was on to it.
And partner, I think the more you see a play like this, the more they're able to diagnose it quicker and easier for them to defend it. I think you have to dress it up a little bit and show maybe some different formations and looks.
And the Bears are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Well, certainly not how they drew it up. A 4th down gamble turns into a 4th down scramble, but all is well. 1st down. They're going to look to throw. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
Oh my gosh.
Quarterback taken down and
It just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes, and just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if I'm going to have to start thinking about getting the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down. They'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he's got his man. That's Robinson. Touchdown Bears. Allen Robinson with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Bears will add on to their lead. Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Rodgers on the return. And with flags down, he's up near the 40. But it looks like this one might be coming back.
Receiving team.
Come on, baby. We got to do our job. We got to do our job, man.
So holding will scratch off some of that return.
And I know fans get frustrated when they see penalties of this sort on kick returns, but it is difficult to do it right against these moving targets at full speed.
And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Wentz's pass.
Paris Campbell, his first touchdown on the year. And the Colts strike quickly here for 6 points. And nothing too crazy there. A quick slant, and then he just had a seam. He found a seam.
And when you hit it on the run like that, and I mean the pass right to the receiver who's already in motion and moving, sometimes he just takes it and runs away from everyone else.
And he ran it into the end zone. And the defense, they've got to adjust there quickly. That's tough on them.
That's really tough because everything was executed well. Ball was out of his hands quickly, into the hands of the receiver, and then he was gone.
On the return, it's Tariq Cohen. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
On the return, the Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own.
Back out onto the field comes Allen Robinson. There was a lot of talk in training camp about him getting off to a hot start this year, saying that they needed that. Well, he's done it through the first month.
Kind of reminds me of one of those great musical groups where one person has their name out front, then they have the backups, right? He's the guy out front because the backups, they're doing what they're supposed to be doing, but we're going to the headliner each and every time. And that's not easily done because, you know, all the defenses are kicking towards him right now. That means he's fighting his way through traffic, finding ways to get open, even when he's not supposed to be.
Dancing to his left. He'll run it. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. Now we're going to get a stoppage. There appears to be an injured Bear on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. He'll buy some time right. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Allen Robinson on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns as the Bears push further out in front. So not only is that his 3rd touchdown catch of the game, he's done it here in the first half.
I'm not sure defensively what they're going to come up with to slow him down because already we're seeing him run past, over, through guys in order to make these catches. And being able to try and shut him down at this stage of the game, it's going to take a lot of effort. So maybe it'll open things up for some other people.
Well, they better figure something out, and soon.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1-play drives, exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. On play action, it's Wentz. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie, Jalen Johnson. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
Forced out to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Everson Griffin on the sack. Taken to the 4th round back in 2010. What a steal. The Bears on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 19. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. What a first half this has been offensively. I mean, defensively, what do you do when you're getting torched like this?
Now, these receivers are absolutely wearing them out. So 2 thoughts come to mind. 1, get some oxygen. You can fill up your lungs a little bit. And number 2, talk to your guys up front. You need a pass rush to help slow them down.
And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. It's their quarterback, keeping it himself from 5 yards out. And the Bears will extend their lead. Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
No. Davis from the top rope. I like it. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Rodgers on the return. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. Rush coming, and he's taken down. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Now this one complete on the slant route. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Khalil Mack picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
They were in the top 5 in sacks in the league coming into this one. That's their 3rd one in this game. Obviously, pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
And apparently they're not satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
Yeah, I think it goes back to their offseason. They decided to make it a priority, and it's working out.
35 yards that time on the punt. And the Bears take over.
42-yard line.
Elsewhere on this Sunday in the NFL, they're in the 2nd quarter in Detroit. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. And it's an early lead there for the Saints. Jameis Winston, a single touchdown pass to this point in that one. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at their 48-yard line.
Now a run with Montgomery. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
1st and 10 at the
on 1st down. Montgomery.
David Montgomery.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. On the carry, it's Montgomery. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this 1st half. All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. So the halftime break behind us, and we are back underway with the third quarter of action. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Now Allen Robinson and company gearing up to go again on offense. And I think we both agreed he could have a really good game with this matchup, but over 200 yards now.
I don't think we saw it as that good. And I think what really makes it special is when games like this are occurring, it's not just getting locked in and in the zone and on a roll. It's continuing to adjust throughout the game because, you know, the defense is kicking coverages towards him, trying their best to slow him down, and he keeps getting the better of them.
Yeah, whatever they've done, it hasn't worked. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Disaster there, resulting in a loss of 7 on 3rd down.
Well, it wasn't so much that it looked like the offense was threatening. They were. I mean, they had great field position, but how about the defense on that one? Huge stop on 3rd down. It wasn't just a stop. Look at the loss of yardage, and it changes the play calling and the thought process for the offense now. Big-time play for the D, and now they have the advantage.
Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position. Wentz now on 1st down. That's into the hands of Pascal. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 19 yards there on the catch and run. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Grabbed there by Zach Pascal, and he's one of those guys that often people forget are even on the roster, but when you look up at the end of the game, he's produced over 600 yards and 5 touchdowns in 2019.
A gain of 6 there on 1st.
2nd and 4 at the 13-yard line.
Now Mack, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Offsides, how?
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you.
And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Paris Campbell with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Colts are able to draw a bit closer. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Back out onto the field comes Allen Robinson. This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him, bring him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore? Because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know that mid-game trade's going to happen, but good thought. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Steps away to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. We've seen the pressure get to him several times in this game. There, though, we see him escape it.
And we've seen this rookie video before as well. That type of pressure, oftentimes, what do you resort to? Your legs, try and escape. What you hope is that this doesn't become habit for him, that he learns how to handle the pressure, still keep his eyes downfield, and make some throws.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. That's caught inside the 20. It's a big-time play there for the Bears. 45 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Darnell Mooney, the target there. And it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. This is caught. And the Bears are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Just going to see the rest.
The key coming up here, preserve the lead for this defense. 4th quarter, close game. 3rd down, here we go. On 3rd and long, it's Wentz. The pass underneath, here's Hines with it.
Wentz's pass.
And they'll rally and stop him short of the 1st down. They'll run for it with Hines. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the 1st down. And time winding down here in this 4th quarter. This is a crucial spot. Let's see what the offense can do. They go play action here on 1st down. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll be taken down, but first he gets deep into Indianapolis territory.
The dynamic duo is doing damage in this one, and they've certainly been on point throughout. And they hook up again for another big play.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He's going to take off with it. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal, looking to take the lead here in the late going. And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. The task for the defense here is simple. Get a stop. They've got a 1-score, 7-point lead. Now Wentz. They'll try and set up the screen to Hines. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Now Wentz signaling frantically, let's get to the line. Caught left side by Hilton.
Wentz's
1st down now, but the clock continues to move. Wentz going to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Wentz to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. They'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Wentz. And he's got his man Hilton. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point.
No.
So we drop you into this situation. The game is tied. Late fourth quarter. This offense starting with the ball on their own side of the field. And they do have all 3 timeouts looking to get into field goal. And that's caught inside the 35. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Looking to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. They'll let this go for the end zone. And that's going to be caught. Touchdown. And they've broken our tie here in the final minute. The task for the defense here is simple. Get a stop. They've got a 1-score, 7-point lead. He'll look to throw. He's got Jack Doyle. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
To throw is Wentz. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Doyle. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Now they do indeed get the timeout, so all is not lost. They'll have a chance for one final heave to the end zone. One final try now for Wentz. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.
We win.
Going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. You were wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for the Bears,
we now go to 3-1, I believe. Yeah, 3-1. We're gonna do some upgrading. Looks like we don't have any quite yet. Breakout quarterback. Three total. Get just 300 total. Passing and rushing yards. Total. Total. So it doesn't matter if I get... Okay. A lot of breakout scenarios. Oh, actually, it's only 2. I thought I saw one more. I want to see if didn't he play for Green Bay at one point? No, I thought he played for Green Bay at one point. I guess not. Let's look at frustrated running back. I have, because you don't run it very well. I'll get you involved. But if you don't get good runs, then I'm not gonna give you playing time. We are 3-1, tied with the Packers, and we are going to end it there, guys. Thank you for watching.